I'm Tristan Jutroff from Momentous, and we're here at the BC Boat Show in Sydney, British Columbia. And with me today is Christy Benwell from Liquid Metal Marine. Christy, thanks for chatting with us today. How did Liquid Metal Marine come into existence?
First off, thanks for chatting with me. It's my pleasure. Liquid Metal Marine started 20 years ago. I was at university and I thought, you know what, I don't know where I'm going with this and what I'm going to do. So I took a break, went traveling, went to Australia, which was amazing, found out that everybody did trades and was like, oh, I would like to be in the trades. So I came back to Sydney and I started to look around and see what was out there and fell into boat building, essentially. A friend of mine had a shop and I started in the shop and I have been in love with it ever since. I've been building for myself for 21 years now.
So here at the BC Boat Show, there's all sorts of different types of boats, yachts, sailboats. How would you describe what it is that you design and build? Because they're a little different than the average boat here.
We definitely are a little different than the average boat here. We are a custom aluminum boat builder. So what we are building is West Coast style boats, runabouts, fish boats. We work for the government. We do a lot of RCMP, environment, that type of thing. We have pleasure crafts. Commuter boats, you name it. And the unique part about Liquid Metal is that you can take any one of our platforms and turn it into what you need that's uniquely for you. So that's what we've been doing over the years.
I got to ask, where did you come up with the name Liquid Metal? You Terminator fan?
Not a Terminator fan. It actually went back and forth with friends for a really long time, a name that would stick in the industry that would kind of work with water and boats and also with aluminum welding.
Right, so officially you do not have to pay royalties to James Cameron or Arnold Schwarzenegger for Terminator 2.
No, but I should have named my boats after that, actually.
So if someone is looking to dip their toes into the recreational boat waters, where would you start them off? What kind of advice would you give them, and how would you direct them into what you offer?
That's a really tough question, actually, but I would say the first thing I would do is actually send them to somewhere like this boat show and say, get down there, see what's available on the markets, see what interests you and your likes are. And then we always start with, what do you want to use with the boat? What are you going to do? Are you going to go over to Sydney Spit and take your kids there for the day, or are you interested in getting out in the market and going fishing? And then from there, we at Liquid Metal tend to work with a team and we build the boats from start to finish. So each one's catered towards that, whether it be an open runabout that's just being used daily, locally, or something that they want to take their family on a weekend holiday with. So here's the place to start for sure.
How did you choose this sort of boat to focus on?
This sort of boat being an aluminum boat?
Yes.
How did I choose that? I think it's just because that's where I started in the industry. It was aluminum boats and super comfortable with them. And once I found out how easy it is to work with aluminum and how easy it is to modify it, I just fell in love with it. It was the easiest thing to do ever.
So which of your offerings are you most in love with?
As far as all the boats go, actually the newest one that we've brought down to this boat show is my favorite one right now. It's an open bow rider, and it really is for getting out there on the water and taking the family out. It's got a tow hook on the top so I can take my son wakeboarding. It's got open bow seating so I can relax. It's got fishing rod holders, and it's all set up. So while the other half fishes, I can happily sit and read a magazine. I love it. I love the colors of it. I love the style of it, and it's amazing in the water. It's the first one we've done with an inboard diesel, actually. Super efficient.
How have you found the market has changed at all in the last, say, 18 months for no particular reason?
For no particular reason. The market's extremely busy because people are staying close to home and they're starting to realize what an amazing place we live in. Like, they're starting to realize they can either take their RV or they can get out on the water and explore all these places. So it's really, really busy. And I think you find at the boat show that almost everybody is actually almost out of stock. It's selling out like crazy. New construction and new builds, people are saying 2023, 2024.
So having been in the industry so long, and sometimes people say, well, never do your passion as your job because then it becomes like work. So with that in mind, what kind of boating do you do to relax? Or do you make time for that for you and your family?
I love being on the water, and it doesn't matter if I'm in one of our own boats or if it's on a paddleboard or on anything. I just love being on the water. But as far as it goes, my passion is my work, and I think that that's why I enjoy it so much. I have myself a 16-foot inflatable that we built at the shop, and I use it to take the kids to the spit, and I actually use it to take my friends to explore the Gulf Islands in the last couple of years. We've done a lot of that. Just jump off, go for a run, check out the trails, get back on and go again. So I don't know about the not working in your passion. I think that there's something great to be said about that.
Depends on your temperament, I suppose.
I suppose.
If people want to find out more about Liquid Metal Marine, where should they go online?
You can find us at www.liquidmetalmarine.com.
Thank you, Christy Benwell from Liquid Metal Marine. We hope the rest of your BC Boat Show is truly momentous.